That's it. That's the new year. The new year's here. And thank you to the watching and chatting version of you. The nearest hospital is probably Woodhull, actually. We are going to walk by there. I don't know if these are closer ones where we are right now. Wow, this is a tricked out minivan. Oh gosh, the vanity plates are something else. Okay. Like this. This might kill things for a second. Plug it. Alright, I think it's back. Alright. Now I gotta carefully jam everything back. I wish I was actually hungry when we did this, but it was still enjoyable. So yes, that's all we have for today. I don't know if I'll be streaming the rest of the night. We had some people here are saying hi. Folks are saying hello.
Hi.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my
This is her.
Saying hi. Everyone's saying hi and welcome. You know, I'm punching it pretty hard, but I'm not going to step on that anyway. It looks like it's about a half minute. Unfortunately, the service here isn't great. There's live music down here by the Irish Exit bar here. There's a guy singing and playing guitar. But the service here is crummy, so I can't really get in there to show you much more. But there's a little mini stage. Actually, there's two people playing right in the middle of all of this, so it's kind of nice. Anyway, global hello. I don't think we'll be doing a super long one today, so let me get out into, actually, let's go through the Moynihan. Let's go out on 8th Avenue instead of 9th Avenue. Pop right out to see Madison Square Garden, and I think I want to go north. What I didn't personally see yet that I kind of want to see is that I think they set it up for Mario Day, the little Princess Peach mural. Not little, at Columbus Circle. I haven't personally seen that yet, though I've seen several folks stream it already. We're in Moynihan Train Hall right now, where you can get your tickets out of New York, but can't get a bench to sit on. By design. It's all by design. Brilliant design. Now, ticket holders can go into some cramped seating area if they want, I guess. Or the cafe that I showed you, the eating area, but then you saw how busy that place was. Anyway, no, I definitely can't do 4 hours. I'd like to, but I cannot. Anyway, it's all likely St. Patrick's Day related activity type stuff. But hello. Global hello. I see Bagels and Waukesha is here. Soon to be an owner of a coyote. Well, here's 8th Avenue. There's Madison Square Garden. The Pussycat Dolls Forever Tour, July 20th. The Montefiore Einstein Concert Series. That hospital system is sponsoring a concert series. Interesting. Just interesting. They have a left turn signal here, I believe, so we can wait until they go, since they have the light. And then we'll be on our way. All right, we can sneak through now because they're taking forever to turn. All right. Yeah, very sunny, very windy. Very windy. I dropped baby commuter on Long Island, and when I got out of the train, I almost got blown away. It was so windy out there. Michael said, see you soon. Michael was right. The fortune teller, the seer, the prophecy sayer. They call him Spoiler Alert Michael. Whether that's a good or bad thing, Michael, you know, verdict's still out. I would have preferred aliens. Narrowed here by the construction stuff. Well, it's just construction parking today. I'm gonna squeeze out into the pedestrian extension in a moment. All right. Oh, were you looking right at Jacob's Pickle when I got there? Oh boy. Pyrosetta, hello. It says first time chatter. Thanks for joining and thanks for saying hi. What's the occasion, Justin? A chance to get more of your questions. That's the occasion. Hey. Sbarro's closed. Blimpie's far away. I don't know what are our options for Sbarro now. Airports, some malls. That didn't sound good. What are the options for? What's the closest Sbarro now? Big as a walk, Sean? Oh, it's Pi Day, and I didn't even reference that in the title. Now, out of all the dumb things we could have not forgotten about, that's one that would have been on brand for this channel to not forget about, but we forgot about it, so here we are. But happy Pi Day. 3.14, 159.26. That's, if those last two digits are even right, that's as far as I remember. 3.141592. Yeah, it's not rational. Sorry. Oh, yeah. It is nice, just windy, very windy. Temperature-wise, it started off chillier, but it's supposed to get close to 50, if not there. So I don't know. We'll see. He has a left turn signal here, so I'm going to let him, and then we'll go. Yeah, you know, I don't mind. I don't mind, Justin. And if I ignore it, then I either didn't see it or I chose not to see it, and that's okay too. Love to write. You might be out of the loop on this one. It's kind of become a running joke on the channel about Sbarro. However, Sbarro is also a bit of a nostalgic thing for me. Not that I am trying to be a further proponent of nostalgia. I think it, in many times, serves as a detriment to human progression. But anyway, as I digress, when we used to drop off Grandma at the airport, and we were allowed to actually, go beyond the initial ticket check and actually say goodbye at the gate. We would go and we would grab pizza at Sbarro at the airport at JFK. Don't even know if they still have it there. But that's what we did. And that became not a possibility after a while. I think we all know why. Doesn't need to be said. But it remains one of those nice memories in the back of the head. But where is it? Oh no. I'm about to get sprayed with chips or rice. Nope, we're safe. What's for lunch today? Nothing. Saving myself for dinner. Oh, you're in Washington State. Yeah, I mean, we have the curse of abundance here of pizza. Not every place is great, but there are many options. No worries, Pirate said it. We're always trying to raid someone we've never raided before. That's kind of the secondary goal of the channel. So we have chatters recommend a raid. I mean, I can't remember everyone that I have or haven't raided since we've gone to so many different places now. My memory banks aren't what they once were. Oh well. The bike lane here does a weird thing, and it can get confusing for those trying to do the right thing. Because the bike lane, see the little dashes, they go into this and no longer stays green. So I'm going to go into the gray area now. So the part on the left of me is the bike lane now, but it's very unclear. Not very unclear, but it's not very clear. Anyway. But yeah, absolutely, Paracetta. Thanks for joining. Thanks for saying thanks. Saying thanks, and saying hi. Dark clouds lurking. Oh yeah, New York Times on my right. We just passed it. 3.14159265358979323. There it is. But not repeating. Hangtown, hello. Well, William got us the pie. All right, let me get back off the bike lane. Not that I was on it, but I had to run across it. See, then it alternates back and then it zigzags back. So it's kind of, it is what it is. A lot of people in the city today, despite the winds. Again, it's not super cold today, but the wind is gonna add that chill. I wonder if he's anyone we knew from the internet world of streams and videos. Too many numbers. I petition Justin that we should have phone numbers of that length only. That's the minimum length of a phone number from now on. Not that it matters anymore. Nobody's had to memorize a number in so long. Maybe Commuter actually memorized our phone numbers. And she could still rattle them off, even though she hasn't said it in a while. Which is going to be good at thinking, you know, in case she needs to call one of us from somewhere, since she doesn't have her own phone. Elaine Linney, happy Saturday. Concrete jungle, wet dream, tomato. I'll take it. Ooh, heavy equipment operators. Aren't that many. That could be quite a niche. Walking outside, you know, sometimes you think it's a niche, but not compared to heavy machinery operators. We could use a lot of your assistance here. You know, I keep calling these things like cherry pickers. I don't know the names of anything. I think that's a crane, though. That one might not be outside of my realm. The beauty of choice. Love to write. Yeah, everyone can choose where they are. Hopefully they have that choice. Sometimes choices are made for us, but you know. Norell is here in Central Time, so morning, but soon to be in the afternoon. While we are in the afternoon here on the East Coast. I don't know why I did that with my voice. All right. I wonder if they pronounce the pub as Celtic or Celtic. Septic remembers the very first phone number. Yeah, me too. I remember my first phone number and all my friends' phone numbers. We were, all in the same neighborhood, pre-cell phones. Parents used to be the concierge desk, the operator for us. Caller ID was a big invention. Well, scissor lifts I've seen before. I don't think that one's a scissor lift. I think they actually have that little scissoring mechanism in the middle, but I think we've seen that one. Swank Master Flex. I'm not a utility truckologist, not yet. Like Franco, hello. Kevin Hawthorne, hi. Merrick Kowalski. No, they just got the left turn signal. Oh, they didn't take it, so where are we going? I don't know why that guy's beeping though. He's beeping into red lights. Oh well. Oh yeah, our kitchen phone was in that same place too. Might be somebody dancing by that mail truck. Huh? Did they stop? Oh, were they not dancing to begin with? No, I think they are dancing. Is there a camera somewhere, or are they just in it for the love of the dance? I think they might just be in it for the love of the dance. Oh no, there's a camera, never mind. Cancel prior statement. Didn't know there was a camera, but there is a camera. TikTok coming. I respect the hustle and appreciate the dance. I kind of want to call my old phone number and see if it's in service. And if it's not in service, maybe is there a way to request a phone number? Like if that phone number happens to not be in service, can you somehow, how would you even go about it? It's probably not that possible. Someone's got it. It's a 212 number. Although you can buy 212 numbers these days. Maybe I should see in some database you could buy a 212 number from if it's in the in something. Panda Gab's hello. Blue Kafir is here. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, isn't that what I was just talking about, Justin? Wow. Okay, so your questions are on mind reader territory today. I didn't even see your question, and I was talking about it very coincidentally. Oh no, I lost my YouTube connection to live stream chat. Hold on. I cannot currently see live stream chats. I have to switch my AT&T to Visible, or Verizon as you might know it. It's not that possible, said Meow. Meow, oh wow. Really? So you really can't do it? Like, there's no easy way? It sounds like it's not easy, but is there nothing that could be done? There it is. Got my chat back. You can request it if it's available. Okay. I guess when you sign up for a new line, that's how you would... So I guess all those phone companies have access to the same pool of numbers if they're available, right? So it doesn't really matter as long as they're in the pool. This should take us straight to Columbus Circle, but... Ooh, t-shirt. Norm Roberts in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Verizon did release fresh 212 numbers. Ooh. I gotta go check. I would also try all my friends' old numbers. Like, that would be, to me, it would be really funny if I were able to get one of their old numbers and then I call them on their cell phone from that number. I would find that very entertaining. Because a lot of people ended up not using the landlines anymore. Going the wrong way. They don't care. Pie in the city. It's head in educational institutions in the world of pie. Huh. Luke Skywalker. Hello. I actually think I did rest pretty well. Apparently my heart rate variability was outside of my usual range, but then it said maybe it's because you got more rest than usual. I don't know, it's alright, maybe. Usually it's not a good sign for me when certain numbers are out of range like that, but interesting. Is there a place you can actually check to see availability other than like going to a Verizon store? Because I know with Google Voice numbers, I don't know if they have access to the full pool of available numbers. I don't know how that works. Excuse me, with Google Voice. What is it, Ghost Kitchen? Maybe. Right, you got some work to do. Deborah, good morning. Luke Skywalker has not had a landline in 20 years. Yeah. 18 years for me. But yeah, anytime that we've moved, ever since we left the Stuytown apartment, we have not gotten a landline. Well, that might not be true. My mom might have one out on Long Island, but I never did when I went on my own. Oh yeah, afternoon, morning. Close enough. Close enough. Yeah, for the most part, there's no need for a landline, but similarly, I thought that it's, old landline phones, like the very basic ones, can function just off of the actual phone cord, right? Apparently, if the power went out or something, they might still have a potential to operate. Is that a thing? I don't know. It's been too long, but I thought I remember that being one of the benefits, that they might still work in event of a power outage. But again, I don't know. Probably not even a complete. If enough of a power outage came that took out a big grid, I'm assuming it wouldn't even matter for the phone lines either. Like, it would be an issue. You miss landlines like local area networks, like Ethernet cables. That's still the way to do it for reliability in the world of networking. Are there any payphones left in the city? Like actual ones with the piss booths and the metal cord? I remember there being a remnant on 15th Street and 1st Avenue. I think even that one's gone. Plus, all these Link NYC Wi-Fi stations also double as free phone calls. So you could just call a phone from the digits here. It's on speakerphone. I think you could plug in a headphone if you want. But yeah, they do work. Oh my! Hamburg Hafen Live with a big number of friends raided over here. Thank you, Hamburg Hafen Live, for the super appreciated raid. I think you might have been one of our first, if not our first, raiders. I guess we would be the raidee in this case. Yeah, you might have been the first, if not the first. Is there a way to look up the history of raids on a channel? I'd be very curious. But welcome, friends, and thank you for sending friends our way. Worship the Sun, hello. Kai, hello. Thanks for giving Hamburg Hafen Live a shout out as well. It's just about to say that. Brain Death. Thanks for the follow and for the posture check. Always important. I really do straighten up every time I see that posture check run through. Sean Bunter, thank you for the follow. On YouTube, Meow Meow, oh wow, says thanks, Hamburger Helper. All right. Bill Cat. Oh, hey, Julian, thanks for the follow. I guess I still do have that, well, I have that Starlink if ever we lose internet and cell phone service. Allie's made it. Good morning or afternoon, whatever it is where you are. All right, let's just go. We have meat shields. Poster check. Posture check, poster check. All right, I think we see the Princess Peach that I wanted to see at the shops at Columbus Circle. Was this one of the ones that were weird about coming in with a camera? I imagine if they put out something like this, they're not going to be as weird about it. Because when I used to use like a gimbal phone combo, where it was a pretty sizable camera equipment, sometimes the security guards at a couple of these places gave some issues. Usually not Hudson Yards, but Columbus Circle for some reason. I think they did once tell us no. But yes, if you're new here from the Hamburg Hafen Live raid, I am Gabe the Walking Commuter, currently not commuting to work. We were just doing a little walkabout here in the city. I wanted to see what the mural looks like with the sun, so we're gonna have to go inside and see what it looks like from inside the shops. So let's check it out. I guess this is also an advertisement for the Mario Galaxy movie. And you can also take photos here, right at the bottom. In oh, was this supposed to be Princess Chair? Anyway, there it is, right under the big mural. But I think if we go up on another floor, we can get a better view from farther away, like above Williams-Sonoma. Thanks, Bear in the Garden, with the announcement. Now they have these statues here. You could tell exactly where people touch the statues because they rub away the outer coating. Let's go upstairs so we can get a better angle of the mural. Sheila, hello. London has sunshine and cold. It's not super cold, it's just the wind that makes the real feel a little You need that coffee, Justin. I support it. You know, I have not actually played through the big main release Mario games in a while. So I have a backlog of those. Billy Cat, thanks for the follow. And JJ Cavaney on YouTube with a $10 super chat for coffee. As he wants to say, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. I know it's not your first rodeo, and I do appreciate your kindness and generosity. Tanjalu, hello, and welcome. Happy Pi Day. Thanks for saying hi and joining. Let me see if I can get a better view on this side. We just passed by a little outpost of Ladre macarons. They're very, very good. Probably the best in the city you can get outside of Paris. Oh, you should. Somebody asked GPT to recite pi as far as it can, within the limitations of it. Whatever. Just tell it to recite pi as far as it can. Oh, gee, Allie's doing it. Okay, let's see what it does. It's impossible. Anyway, I hear music that could be troublesome. All right, let's get out of here. We have the macarons. Here are some of the finest. There's still a bunch of shops that are not shops yet. A bunch of vacant areas. But I guess since we're here, let's walk the escalators. Let's go to a higher floor and see what else. Well, let's do floor by floor, I guess. Let's see what else is on this floor. Well, I'll tell you. J. Crew Men's Shop, Fleet Feet, and Hugo Boss. Okay. Back here, J. Crew. Tanjala, welcome. And H&M. Okay, that's all. It's not a very... I think the Hudson Yards shops are quite a bit more robust. There's a lot more stuff. Let's go even higher. There's supposed to be a super expensive sushi restaurant up here. What was it called again? Is it Masa, maybe? But super, like $500 a person plus. I have not had it, in case you're wondering. Fourth floor. No, this is the third floor. Oh yeah, Masa. Fourth floor. We're on the third floor now. Oh, Per Se is supposed to be pretty good too. But this floor has Shake Shack and Momofku Noodle Bar. Okay. H&M Man. Oh, are these those speakers? These are fancy speakers. DVLA, I don't know if it's DVLA or DVLA. I think it's DVLA. But they make some fancy speakers, including some earbuds that are very expensive. But they are really design-oriented speakers. You know, you might not need You might not need that kind of a design because they're going to be very expensive for the design as well, not just the sound. Though they're supposed to have decent sound too. Tebra ate it per se once, so it's a once in a lifetime meal. Nah, I never went there. Never been there myself. Bar masa must be a cheaper masa, I'm assuming. Looks like this is all food and it's currently closed. Yeah, bar masa is here. Yeah, I think it's a smaller location. Yeah, there's not much up here except the restaurants and the Ascent Lounge. Okay, let's get out of here. GPT, not of the stork theory. Miguel Gonzalez, hello. Paper source. Interesting, there's a random entrance here for some office space. Anyway, I don't know if they have like another Mario thing in here, but that's all I know. Which is also on brand for the channel. Does anyone know where Adrian Brody lives? I thought I might have seen someone that looks like Adrian Brody yesterday, but wasn't sure. Can you hook this to your cassette player? Maybe. But a lot of folks are dressed up in their Mario gear to come here and take a photo with the mural. And it doesn't seem like the line is that long, so that's nice. I'm Johnny, hello. Welcome, thanks for subbing. I also didn't realize there's a little car ice cream shop here. There's a little Fiat ice cream shop right here. Little car, buy some ice cream. Another Boss, Hugo Boss store. I think it must be connected because it's right above. And then, oh, this is the Jazz Hall. Lemon has a spot here. So does JP Morgan. All right, let's pop back out. I don't want to be indoors too much. F. Lacey or Flossie? Lacey? Thanks for the follow. It says to please use the revolving doors, so I'll revolve my way over here. Oh, wait. I'll flip the camera. All right, Columbus Circle again. Mrs. Commuter is here. Everyone say hello. Original Grant on the green platform, hello. The nose was what kind of tipped me off. Probably stuff like that it might be him, but I don't know. Like, this person was really thin. And I know Adrian Brody has done really thin before, but I don't know just how thin he is currently. We missed this light because of the onslaught of people, but here we are waiting. We could, there's no, well, all right, let's go through that. How often do we go through here, right? We rarely cross into the actual circle. With the Cristoforo Colombo monument here. Donald Glover plays Toad. I probably would have more thoughts on that if he played live action Toad. Kind of like when they got, what's his name? Hugh Grant to play an Oompa Loompa. I want to see a live action Donald Glover play Toad. I guess we can go through the park a little bit. There's some sort of a tent back there. Unclear exactly what it's for. A bit of a pain here to get through. So it's like you're like a pinball trying to make it through the tour cellars. Xavier the Great, thanks for the follow. It is a very nice day today. A little windy, but it's shaping up. It's shaping up. Max 20 pedicabs permitted? Who keeps track of that? Oh, there's a special little zone here. Wow, I didn't know they actually have a special zone here. Just a walk today, Billy's twin. Just a walk. And today is Pi Day, as Photos from New York has said. We were trying to get GPT to recite as much of Pi as possible on YouTube, but it kept giving up early. It always wants to add some sort of words. Like, I wonder if there's a prompt to make it only put the number. Like, can somebody on YouTube try to prompt GPT to put the max number of digits it's able to, decimal places, and say, do not say any words, just use all the space for just the numbers. So start with 3.14 and just keep going until you run out of space. It's probably still going to try to put some words in there and not listen. And if you're trying to chat with it, you know, the voice one, you'd be like, wow, what a great question. You sycophantic, stochastic parrot. Why should you never argue with Pi? Because it's irrational. R2D2C is also back. I think we might break GPT, but let's see. Oh, whoa, oh my goodness. Okay, well, first of all, I told you it was still going to put the words in, and it did. But it went over into a second message. That's impressive. And it goes on forever. Nice. I missed the second part. Mateo Nut, thanks for the follow. On Twitchy Witchy. Steak and ale, I'll take some of that. We're just taking a small detour into the park here. Should be pretty busy here today. .360 camera. It is interesting that's how a circle works. Is it still possible to put a true circle in terms of like 3D graphics? Because if you remember how the progress of circles in video games has been. Like, it started out with it's polygonal. So in early ones, you could very easily see that the circle is not a circle in a video game. It's just like a many-sided figure. And then eventually, I think those sides got so plentiful, it just looks like a circle. But I wonder if in current state, can you make a true circle, or is that not possible because of the irrationality and forever nature of pi? I don't know. This is just an ignorant person throwing out questions I have no business asking. Leon, hello. Liz OC is here. Black Vision, hello. Is it A, B, C, D, F, G? Is it Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Is it Baba Black Sheep? I forget if the original piece is like a French folk song. I don't remember really. It's not possible only because of the limitation of display? Wow. Didn't think about that. Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, even on the best displays, you get close enough, you can kind of see the pixels, right? Pixel density is not like a perfect thing. I don't know. A lot of stuff going on in Snoutme, a lot of stuff. Woolman Rink is below us. Well, Melba's is open. You can grab a snack. Not bad. Iced coffee for photos? Yes. But if you could share with me as well. Just airdrop it. I don't know if it's a real thing from Amazon or not, but somebody posted a video of Amazon drop shipping a package from an airplane. Like it had a little parachute and everything. And they went to do the unboxing of it. And you know what it was? You know what these people had drop shipped to their backyard? Do you want to know? Pistachios and cashews. I don't know what kind of urgent situation they were in that they needed a drop shipment of 1 bag of pistachios and 1 bag of cashews. But that's just the resource-intensive mindset, spending-wise, that Amazon wants us to be in. Closing day's tasks and preparing for rest to optimize tomorrow's KPIs and workflow. I think that does mean that Ron is indeed going to bed. All right, let's start heading out of the park. So have a good night. Get some rest, Ron. A lot of movie scenes. Yeah, I mean, this area is Central Park. It's jam-packed. Miles Scherer, hello. I'm dropping nuts. Seems nuts, yeah. Wasn't even a puberty joke. Pistachio and cashew emergency. Oh yeah. That's what it seemed like. Like, I don't even know, is there really a place where you can like get some sort of a pilot version of some sort of Amazon drop shipping? grain of salt, is what I'm thinking. I mean, we have to be holding back GPT. I mean, think about all the safeguards in place thanks to the ethical committees that are behind a lot of its programming, which I think is in and of itself, I don't know if I have the words to articulate it, but it's still in the end somebody deciding on my behalf the ethics of the AI. I don't know the best way to do it, but something about it doesn't sit right with me still. Like, how am I supposed to trust in the ethics of a supposed committee? Like, what if there's a flat earther on that committee? Remember what I said? Once somebody is a flat earther, you can't trust their judgment in any other aspect of their life. It's just a fact at this point. If they don't have the judgment to realize that, you can't trust them to have an evidence-based perspective in any other aspect of their lives. Anyway, am I getting a little too critical now? No, I think I'm never wrong. It's just the humble part of me. Layla, 144p, wait, like the lowest resolution you can do? Hello, thanks for the follow. Ron, get some rest. It's not me. Hope the work is quick. Tapas created a pie. It took an hour and a half. Impressive.
Trying the long-term parking lot at Bell's. They still have huge amounts of room.
Are mods allowed to believe in the flat earth? No. No. I can't have it, because in a way you represent, me and the channel. And I can't have that. Did they put all those barricades around Grand Army Plaza North so people don't cross the street willy-nilly, or is this in preparation for something else? That I don't know. Sally, hello. We proved Earth was round using pi. I mean, I guess that makes sense if it's supposed to be all about the circles and the roundness of things, which sounds redundant, but that's okay. I'm the master of redundancy. The William Tecumseh Sherman statue there. Wonder how Grand Army Plaza South is coming along. There should be no snow left there, in theory, at this point, but who knows? Vocabulary word of the day, willy-nilly. It's a good one. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think they've been doing much work on the Grand Army Plaza South, which is fine. I just hope to get it done by the end of the year for the holidays this year. Ice Cream's on the move. What's he doing? Where's he going? He's gone rogue. Ice Cream gone rogue. Nope, there's no cars right now. Let's go. They still got 4 seconds before this guy can turn right, so I'm gonna take it. I do hope they fit. No, they are working on it right now. I see some guys in there. Great. Good times for us that they're working on it. Pi in Russian is Chisla P. Chisla P. Chisla P. Oh, the half marathon's tomorrow? Oh. Waldorf on my right and left, across the street, and my immediate right. That's very green. I actually like that. Oh, look at this nice gold dress. If you know, you know. Tim Timpson on the Vertical Lives. Hello. So there's Tiffany and co. Tiffany in the Entourage. Right on the corner. Trump Tower, next building in. You guys remember the blue and gold thing? Oh boy. What a saga. It's these funny little internet sagas that occur. All the walking rules go out the window on Fifth Avenue, so it's just every man for himself out here, you know? Every person for themselves. Themselves? You know what I mean. Verena, hello. Brian Williams, aka Roman Reigns, is here, aka Danhausen. You are cursed. Acknowledge me. It's interesting the way that Roman Reigns has become able to do, I think this is a delayed light, to do a promo. He used to not be able to do a promo at all. Now he's just got this very specific cadence in his speaking. And maybe it allows for him to think, because it's kind of like a slow way of speaking with a lot of like inflection in the voice. Anyway. Please. Hoodla. Thanks for the follow. Vermont took a risk there. Vermont took a risk. I'm scared of going out here because I think the car behind me is turning, so I think I'm okay. All right. March break. What's that? Oof. This place has a pool and I always smell the chlorine. The building on my right. The University Club. I don't know if this one has a delayed light. Nope, not that long. It's green, but the guy's got to wake up. Oh, they're I could have used them as a meat shield. They're not even looking. They're just crossing. So yeah, looks like it's not our light, but we'll just worry about that if we die. I guess if you won't have to worry about it then either. Oh boy. On March break, Canadians are traveling to destinations like Mexico and the Caribbean. That's why nobody knows about it. It's like Canadian Thanksgiving. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Oops, sorry.
Spartan Mowing, hello, welcome. Good to see you too. Just They could have planted themselves behind the sign too. Uniqlo. They have that newer location now. Somebody posted some of the videos of opening day. Man, those lines, they are not for me. This Uniqlo has coffee. I shouldn't get coffee now. But they do have it. No, I'm not having lunch today. It's a nice enough day, so everyone's out, but they should also ban smoking on Fifth Ave. Flagship Nike store over here. St. Patrick's Cathedral visible on my left.
Black girls rock.
Don't take it. As soon as they hand it, they're gonna ask you your name right away, and then they'll write it on whatever they're trying to give you, and they'll be like, "Oh, I already wrote your name." You gotta donate something. It's always a donation. Some other folks on the vertical saying hello, hello. What is it? Having slow internet? Well, what's your provider? What's your internet provider? They're pushing some red light limits here. Made it. All right, let's go around to the right. Lego store on my left. Corn dogs on my right. Oh, my legs, yes. The speed. From Japan, awesome, welcome. Yeah, we sometimes have folks watching from Japan. Ooh, that's a loud hiss. It's the middle of the night in Japan right now, right? Hope you get some rest soon. If it is, indeed, and you do sleep at night. Some people don't. I'm Batman. City Winery is open. They still got their little booths. Today might be a good day for those little igloos because of the wind. I hope that music's not going to be trouble. Kasim is going to Raw Monday night, March 30th. We're still supposedly going, though. I don't think we have tickets yet. I'm not in charge of buying them. Ghostbusters 84, hello. Welcome. Supposedly they're filming the next Ghostbusters now. We saw some signs for it, and somebody said that it is based on the name on the paper, that it is the next Ghostbusters movie. I forget what the paper even said. Ghost Shift City? I don't know what it said. Teresa, hello. Oh, the building runs the internet? Yeah, I will never live in one of those buildings. I know those setups, and I will never. I do not like that lack of control. That's like a deal breaker for moving into a city apartment. Really, if there's no FiOS, that's a deal breaker. I feel Schwartz has a line today. I don't think the lines have anything to do with social distancing anymore. I think it just gets so crowded in there. They just want to make sure people can navigate the store. with some. Oh, you know what? We haven't checked to see if Saks took down the rest of their diamonds and noses on the facade. Oh, I think they finally finished. Yeah, I don't see anything. They finally took down the rest of the decorations in Saks Fifth Avenue up ahead. So yeah, my only recommendation for photos from New York is to move post-haste. You just, that's it. You can't talk on the stream anymore until you move. That's the rule. Internet comes first, then stream chat. Teresa, happy Pi Day. Einfach Toby, thanks for the follow. Yeah, this skating rink persists longer than many of the other ones. And there's a Nintendo store on the right. Used to be a Pokemon Center. Or Pokemon store. Akin to a Pokemon Center. But the cool part is we used to be able to get mystery gifts on your old Pokemon games. Like predating Pokemon Go and all that stuff. Like you would come in with your DS and get a wireless mystery gift from here. It was cool. I don't care what you say, it was cool to get an exclusive Pokemon from the store here. And I think it even said like obtained from the Pokemon store in New York. 2:26 in the morning, good night. Oh, have a good night. Thanks for joining and saying hi. In the middle of the night. I do want to stop by Bryant Park at some point, but in the meantime we'll go on Fifth Avenue a little bit more. I haven't seen the Uniqlo store over there. I mean, we did walk by it on Wednesday morning, but it doesn't really count. Well, I mean, it takes a lot. I need at minimum 25,000 kilobits consistently, but then each one of my streams that goes out takes an additional 8 to 10. And that's just baseline. Because otherwise I have other processes always running. But yeah, no, I remember some of the buildings we were looking in, thought we were going to keep renting, had that set up, and I could not. And apparently there's no way to opt out of it either in those buildings. But yeah, Spectrum, whatever they try to peddle or force upon you, that's the worst. They take away your choice from you. So when are you moving? Photos. I need exact details now. We need to make a plan for your exit from this terrible building you live in. So let's make that plan now. Okay, so April 1st. This evening? No, not this evening. I do want to try Pokopia. I also want to play Crimson Desert, which comes out next week. I also want to play Resident Evil Requiem, which is already out. I also want more time in the day. So there's a few things that would help me. But yeah. Same Miles, thanks for the follow. Ethernet cable directly to the router. That's what I do with, well, no. I have the ONT from Verizon, and then I opted out of using their router, and I use my own PF Sense box. But no, what's the plan on moving? Let's talk. I'm gonna need plans. It's very important. There's a requirement for Spectrum Mobile to have like Spectrum Home Internet or something? I don't know. Maybe I don't get it. 3 random words wants more room. You'll have to wait till the construction is done, it would seem. Yeah, it's a busy day. Lots of folks out. It's very sunny. Deceptively It is windy though. Now, of course, as soon as we talked about the sun, it got a little cloudy, but now it's back. The fake bags narrowing the sidewalk.
Play a game later.
I should tell them I'm Nick Shirley. That'll scare them. Bonanza. Thanks for the follow. Well, Verizon just tells you they won't support any issues you have if you have internet problems. But that's fine. When you're in a high enough tier of FiOS, they just give you the router. Like, it's not yours, but you can keep it without paying extra for it while you have their service. So I have it just in case. And I would have to hook it up, of course, and then they could tell if you're using the router or not. But yeah, but you didn't answer my question about moving. It's very important. What are they going to put here? And with that, we're glad you like it. Welcome to New York virtually. There's the new Uniqlo. Steps away from the old one. Used to be North Face, which is now in a smaller space across the street, all because they didn't sponsor me. Yep. I Danhausen them. What does it have to do with moving apartments? No, but there are certain professions where you're not expected to have only one page of a resume. But I think, I'm kind of in one of those myself, but I know that when you apply for something different, you probably do need to tailor your resume anyway, or CV. Casinos and nosebleeds. Section 105s and nosebleeds in MSG? Really? I thought Section 100 was still pretty good. That's like the mid area. How does AI affect my electric bill? Ooh. Good question. Nah, I'm not going to something Uniqlo today. That's right. Justin's good at the questions. Yeah, take over from me. You might have to go to Twitch though.
It's one of those.
Is there an actual exit from an entrance in the library here? Oh, I guess there is. I didn't know that. Library entrance on the side. Here, on 42nd. Chair section is expensive, $3,000. Do you still get to take your own chair home if you buy in the chair section, or is that only if you look at the pay-per-view events and if you buy a really close-up chair? Looks like they've pretty much taken everything down. Let's see what the future lawn looks like. Let's see. Let's take a little bit of as much of a bird's eye view as we can get. It's dirt. It's dirt. Okay. A sneak peek of the lawn before they put the sod onto it. Merry-go-round's going. Did I watch the Royal Rumble? I did. That was a while ago now, wasn't it? Didn't we already have like an elimination chamber? I'm kind of curious what they're doing to Drew McIntyre. I don't fully understand it. Yeah, what you see now in terms of the remaining structures, this is the standard configuration of shops. You got the Bread's Bakery on the corner, a cafe or Casa Toscana. I think it's called Porch over there. There might be a Joe's Coffee on that side, and the merry-go-round. Carousel, whatever it is. You would probably have to do something like to turn off the living room light and disassociate it from the home or something. Remove it from the Zigbee network. I don't know. I doubt it'll work. That would be a security risk, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Bryant Park Grill is here. On the left. Wow, look at this snow pile. It kind of looks like dirt. Because as the snow melts, this is like a manufactured snow pile. So there's layers of snow and dirt. So as the snow melts, more of the layers of dirt just like kind of combine. And it'll just be coated in that snow dirt, and the dirt on top of the snow until it just fully goes away. I'm not sure. Is that like the beginning of a joke left to right? I don't know. Did I miss it? That's cool photos. You talk about how Sparrow's shut down on Times Square, and that's the worst thing that could have happened in the history of New York. Kidding, of course. Or am I? Oh, I just happened to walk by an area where they were all bent. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just how they're growing to get the light from the, like when the buildings are blocking. Maybe that's just the path they're taking. The Brasserie Cognac is still not open. It's not fall 2025. How many seasons late will it be? How many years late will it be? That is cool that these types of scaffoldings do let some light through. So this is all natural sunlight through whatever is up there. Plexiglass, plastic, whatever it is. Jersey Twin, thanks for the follow. I love Rocky Road. Jessica wonders, speaking of Zigbee, does anyone use Home Assistant across two homes for smart home devices? So I use Home Assistant, but only in the apartment. I finally deprecated SmartThings. I think I tried another one temporarily, but Home Assistant is the GOAT for this kind of stuff. It's the best. Hey, we got some new friends from the Only Deaf Guy. We're returning the raid favor. And we raided you the other day. Thank you for sending our friends, your friends, our way. We're all friends now. So, can I shout you out? Let me see if I can do it. I think I could do it if you said hi, and you did. Awesome. Thank you so much for sending some friends over. Geek Boy with some numbers, hello. You got a Mac Mini to set up Home Assistant? I got my Home Assistant running in a VM on my Unraid box. I'm doing all right. How about you? Welcome. But yeah, I don't use Home Assistant across two houses. I don't know how. I'm assuming you could do zones or somehow make it work in tandem, but I don't know. Well, I don't know how or why you would do it that way. I don't know. There's got to be a way. Whether it's multiple users and assigning them to certain zones, but I feel like you're not the first to have that kind of a query. The chat messed up your copy paste, oh boy. Well, Home Assistant versus Zigbee. Zigbee is, they're not the same thing. Yeah, okay, GPT understood the assignment. You can use Zigbee protocol in your Home Assistant to connect certain devices, but you need the hardware antenna to receive and create that little mesh network. Z-Wave is the other option. And of course, just network connected Wi-Fi or whatever. Only Deaf Guy with 10-bit cheer gonna run and finish up in the cafe for the day. Pop back in when you get home. Nice to meet you, and thank you. Nice to meet you too. Appreciate the support, the raid, the bits, the hellos. We'll probably be done by then. I got a bit of a stopping point soon myself, but I do appreciate it. Anyway, we do have to start thinking about raids ourselves, actually. We just keep passing around chatters today. There's like, oh, that person's just running a red. I think Z-Wave has longer range, but is still falling out of favor. I don't know what other limitations it has. Zigbee can create a pretty strong mesh, I think, though, especially if it's always connected devices, like with constant power versus battery. I think it changes the way they can repeat the network. So I actually have a few power plugs around the apartment that just, all they really do is maintain the integrity of the Zigbee network, of the mesh. Yes, good to see Michu. Any raid suggestions today? I think we'll check out from the bottom of the Empire State Building. Can you remember Z100? Apparently, didn't somebody in chat say that they never actually broadcasted from the top of the Empire State Building? Like their studio was not there. Which is kind of upsetting because the way they made it, the way they announced it on the broadcast was that they were physically at the top of the Empire State Building. But I'm assuming that's only, maybe that's where the antenna was or something. I don't know. Carla stops. I think somebody might have suggested them before and I didn't do it, or we did. I forget what happened, but maybe I should do it now. We haven't done it before, have we? I don't think so. Okay, we'll do that. And we have backup of Architecture TV, who I know we've rated before, but yes. Very good. Very good. So let's see, do I have my... Yep, good. I have control of the camera and not zoomy zooms. What the... Who is Nightbot talking to? Did I miss that message? Huh. I also deleted it before it was able to post it on my end. Alright, let me go off to the side. Posture check, always important. Let me know your moving plan for a new apartment, because you cannot stay where you currently are, not without Wi-Fi. Alright, let's see. Cool. All right. Carla Stop. Is it Carla Stop or Carla Stops? I see somebody named Carla Stop. Is there also Carla Stops with an S at the end? Oh, a VPN between the two homes. So they just thinks it's one house, kind of, and then just have a dashboard for each one. I guess you could do that too. I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it, actually. I would check to see what Reddit has said or the Home Assistant forums. It is with an S at the end? I'm not seeing them. I see Carla Stop. I see this channel. Do you see that? They're celebrating 2,000 followers. I don't know. Weird. Okay, no S at the end. Yeah. Dermarch Stromler. Sorry if I mispronounced. Thanks for the follow. I don't know if you can see the Empire State Building. I was trying to angle it up. You might see bits of my head. Anyway, thanks folks for joining today. I appreciate your support. Super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Not subscribers, thank you too. Sorry this was a shorter stream, but if you're not subscribed and listening, do think about it. It really does help us out. I was hoping to get into Penn Station a little bit earlier, but the train schedules are different these last couple of weekends for some reason, so I'm having to take a slightly later train. I don't know why. Gordon Memsey with 17 months of membership. Thank you for that extended super support on Twitch. One day I'll remember the YouTube name you're associated with. But Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. Appreciate the extra raids today. From Hamburg Hafen Live, Only Deaf Guy. I don't think we had another raid, did we? Either way, appreciate the blending of friends. That could be... I don't mean like putting friends in a blender and like making a smoothie. It's not what I mean. I feel like the longer I talk, the deeper I dig my hole. But yeah, this is the Empire State Building. Raining Sprinkles, thanks for the follow. Let me initiate that raid now before I forget to do it. Oh, thanks for saying hi too, Dermarch Sherlock. You visited 9 years ago, and welcome back virtually. Good to have you. Thanks for saying hi and following. It's Andrew Hort. I'll remember one of these days. I'll make that connection, and I'll keep those neurons. Hold on, it'll come to me. I'm making a connection now. The myelin sheath is doing... All right, come on. All right. Anyway, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can always do a Prime sub, and that gets you ad-free viewing here. Up to you. Just remember, you have one of those every month. You can use it somewhere, anywhere. It's up to you. Just use it, otherwise Bezos keeps his bucks somewhere. Sem430, yeah, it's a short one today. Green Platform, thank you for watching there. And back to YouTube. Thanks for Oh boy. Thanks for the thumbs. And thanks to the mods. I think I'm parched. And thanks to the mods everywhere. Until next time, enjoy the stats at the end of the stream. Hopefully they're working okay. And I'll see you all soon. Probably Monday morning for a commute. But until then, have a good rest of the weekend.